This is a activity called or game called 21. The purpose of the activity is to score 21 points. And the way you score points is based on how many players you have on the field. You can have up to 4 players on the field, so this could turn into a 4v4 game. But it starts initially with a 1v1 game. So you will call out 2 players who haven't gone recently, and the coach will bounce the ball in the middle of the field, and they will attempt to win the ball. So let's say blue wins the ball. Blue will then pass the ball back to one of their teammates to bring that person into the play. At the same time, the player on the opposing team will enter the space immediately at the same time from that same cone space. You can keep passing backwards to get up to 4 players on the field and bring the players on. The reason why this is a defensive activity is because when these players come on the field, we need to start learning to teach our players, when do you press and when do you wait. So we want, obviously it's pressure, cover, balance, but we don't want to put pressure all the time because that's sometimes called pressing. So for example, when this ball goes backward, the tendency of this player right here, maybe this player on red, would be to run all the way up here because they think I need to go put pressure on the ball. But really they don't need to, because if they do that and this player is coming off, a quick ball back leaves this player in a good opportunity to immediately take a shot on this goal and score 2 points. So this player needs to learn to hang back and pick their moments. So what will happen is this player should kind of eke up a little bit, try to get in the passing lane between these 2 players, and this player should come into a cover position. And if this player chooses to pass the ball down here and this player comes on, this player needs to come into a balanced position, right? And then they can start working their way up because now they know they have support behind them. So the ball, let's say, went all the way over here, they now have people behind them to get into pressure, cover, balance. Um, Halfway through the activity, you can start the play instead of doing one person in the middle. You can start putting 2 people on the field to speed up play. So you just start with a something like, you could just put another player out there. I'll just make this 6 to make it easy. Have something like this and like this, and then you throw your ball in. So you start at 2v2, which allows scoring to happen quicker, but it's also a little bit easier in the moments for them to work through defensively. But it also makes it so you'll have some kid who wants to dribble up and try to score all the way through every single time, but this will prevent them from doing that as easily and force them to put the ball backwards so that additional players will come into the field at this time.